Hey everybody! Welcome to Mega Man 3. Alright, let's get this started. There's no intro cinematic for this game. No, we just jump straight in. Yeah, so here I am back with the Mega Man series. This is the third entry. I hear a lot of people saying that this one is where the decline started after Mega Man 2. I would not say I enjoy this game as much as I do Mega Man 2, but it definitely isn't a bad game at all. Like, I really like this game a lot. Again, not as much as Mega Man 2, but I wouldn't say like it's a bad game. I will say, though, that compared to Mega Man 2, the challenge is amped up for this one. This one is way harder than Mega Man 2 was, and by extension, Mega Man 1. So, yeah, here we are. We're starting off in Snake Man stage here. This is the one I recommend to start off with the most. Even though his pattern is really difficult, all the other Robot Masters are also really difficult, so this is your best bet here. Also, that title screen music, man, that was awesome. I love that title screen theme. It's the best. I like it a lot more than Mega Man 2's, honestly. Yeah, a lot of people would disagree with me on that, but no, I like this title screen more than Mega Man 2. We have a bunch of snakes here. This really started the whole trend of slightly off-screening anything will get it to spawn back in, so, you know, it's not too great. I love this song too. I gotta say, the soundtrack is amazing for Mega Man 3. I definitely think it's a step up from Mega Man 2. Yeah, sure, Mega Man 2 had Metal Man Stage, Flash Man Stage, the Godly Wily Stage 1 music. But this game has a lot of tunes that I really love too, and it's probably one of my favorite, if not for Mega Man 4. I think I like Mega Man 4 slightly more in terms of music. But here we go. Oh wow, we got a 1-up and an E-Tank. Wow, usually those items are not are not really that great. That's a new mechanic in this game. Sometimes hidden in the levels, there's going to be these capsule things. Shoot them, you'll get a random item including small life energy, big life energy, small weapon energy, big weapon energy, E-Tank, or 1-up. And I got a 1-up and an E-Tank, which is like the two best items I could have asked for here. Because for this boss, I'm definitely going to need an E-Tank. E-Tanks work the same way that they did in Mega Man 2. If you're low on health, pause the game. You can use one in the menu. Except now they've gotten a bit of a buff. You no longer lose your E-Tanks after game over. You keep them, and you can hold up to 9 instead of the 4 you could hold in Mega Man 2. So yeah, this game, I would say, like I said, is a lot. Dang! Wow, that jump sucked. Well, good thing I got the 1-up. I don't know why I never miss that jump normally. All right, first stage and already a death. Yep. Alright, so, yeah, like I was saying, this game, like I said, it's a lot harder. Wow, dang, what the item drops. But I would not say that this is an unfair game until, like, certain sections. There are some sections that I deem kind of cheap. Like this one coming up right here, actually. You want to make sure you jump before the cloud hits you from the bottom, because if you don't, it could actually shove you off the side and you'll die. Which is an obstacle you can't see coming, and you know how I feel about those types of obstacles, especially in a Sonic game, but not a Sonic game, this is a Mega Man game, so it's fine. Yeah, but make sure you jump before the clouds actually touch you. Otherwise, you'll die. Apart from that, Snake Man stage isn't really that difficult. It's just, if you're not on your toes, then it'll definitely catch you off guard. Especially with that one jump. Now, here we made it at Snake Man stage. Now, I'm kind of scared to do this because Snake Man stage, he's going to be shooting these Search Snake weapons at you, which just slide along the ground. But the real dilemma is not really his weapon, but it's just the fact that you don't really know where he's gonna move. Like he will jump into you from all different kinds of angles, and it's really hard to predict when he's gonna come at you. Oh shoot, I got hit by the Search Snakes. Like you have to like slide under him and stuff. Also, I didn't even talk about that. Mega Man has a new move in the form of the slide. Yeah, I'm gonna use it because I don't want to die to Snake Man. Oh shoot. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I don't really know how to dodge him all that well. He's the only Robot Master that I really have a big problem with. All the other ones, I usually get the weakness. The only one I really have a problem with is Snake Man because I usually go for him first. But a couple of shots and he's done skis. And this new animation is great too. You actually absorb the power. So cool looking. And with that, we got the Search Snake, which is basically what he was using on us. Now, what's kind of interesting, in Mega Man 3, in Mega Man 2, you know, it was kind of like a little chain of events. Metal Man was strong against Woodman, which was strong against Airman, which was strong against Crashman, which was strong against Quick Man, I want to say. And then it kept going in like a circle like that until you beat all of them. Mega Man 3 is not like that. Snake Man is strong against Gemini Man, which is strong against Needle Man. But Needle Man is strong against Snake Man. So they have their little weakness chain, and then it goes from that to Top Man, which is Shadow Man, which beats Shadow Man. Shadow Man beats Spark Man. Spark Man beats Magnet Man, and Magnet Man beats Hard Man. So they kind of like branch off into their own little weakness chains. It's kind of interesting the way this game does it. I wish more Mega Man games did that. Because I always found that kind of interesting. Anyway, here we go. We're going to Gemini Man stage. No, not in astrology. I don't know. What is a Gemini again? Is it like... I hear a lot of people that are... I personally don't believe in astrology, but like I hear a lot of people complaining like, oh, he's a Gemini, he sucks, or whatever. But, I don't know. Gemini Man in this game sucks, though. I will tell you that much. This stage actually looks really cool. This is probably like one of my favorite looking stages. Or at least this beginning part. The next part is kind of just weird. I don't really like it. But this beginning... GG's! Man, with the good drops! Oh my god, a big life energy and an extra life. I think it's dependent on what frame you kill them on. Like if you the item drops like flash through, and whatever frame you end up killing them on is what they drop. But damn, that's insane. And here we have a new character. This is what we know as Breakman. Here right now, he's not gonna fight us, but he is gonna empty this little hole in order for us to go in here. And this is the part of the I mean, it looks interesting, but I don't really know what you're supposed to be looking at. I mean, it looks like coral reefs and bubbles, so you think it's underwater, but there's no water mechanics in this stage at all. Well, besides later on in the stage, but I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to be like a lost underwater city or something, but there's nothing that suggests that. I don't know, maybe it's something to do with astrology that I have no idea what it is, but yeah. Anyways, we're gonna shoot these little egg sacs, I guess. Well, I mean, I guess keeping with the underwater theme, these are like frog eggs. And there's like little tadpoles that come out. I didn't even finish explaining it. The slide. Press down and press A. Hold down and press A. You do a little slide attack. Or not attack, but you do a little slide move. It's really useful. Like, I really like this edition. It feels like right at home in a Mega Man game, in my opinion. I like it a lot. You get to dodge oncoming enemy attacks. It takes you a little bit faster if you need to speed up. It's all around a really great move. It's honestly kind of difficult to go back to the previous Mega Man games that didn't have the slide, and then just trying to slide in those games. They took it out in the X series, but they subsidized it with another type of movement option, which I personally like a little bit more, just because it has more application use than the slide. But I like the slide a bit too. It's a nice option of movement. Okay, and here we have our new friend here. This is Rush. Rush comes in 3 different forms. The form we just used right there is Rush Coil, which is basically he's a spring. You can jump on him. He will take you to higher places. There's 2 other Rush forms. coming up, but we won't get those until we beat Needleman and I think Shadowman, respectively. There's these little dragonflies that will like sneak up behind you and then try to run into you. And then these penguins that spawn in more penguins. But overall, not too bad. Definitely not as hard as a Snake Man stage. There's a big energy right there. But yeah, Rush is honestly is a really nice character. I mean, what kid growing up in the 90s didn't want a robotic dog that can allow them to jump high in the air and fly? Yes, we're actually going to be able to gain the ability to fly later on, but that's not until we beat Needleman, which is actually the Robot Master that we're going to see next. Now, the story of this game isn't really like Mega Man 1 or 2. Instead, the game goes as follows. Wily, I guess, repented about his previous attempts of taking over the world. And then he wants to team up with Dr. Light to create a giant robot named Gamma, which is supposed to be a giant peacekeeping robot. And then suddenly, out of nowhere, these these 8 robot masters that are completely new and unseen randomly just start going haywire. And we're out to stop them. So, yeah. There's that. Now, oh god, this enemy is bull. You can't avoid him. He will jump towards the... He's like one of those life bar hog things from Mega Man 1. He will just jump towards you and just drain your life energy. And that one is placed terribly. I hate that placement. That's probably like the only unfair part of this level. Everything else, though, is not too bad. Here we have Gemini Man. He will only attack you when you shoot at him. I believe only one of his clones will attack you at a time. However, once you take out one of his clones, he'll start chasing you down. All you have to do, though, is just shoot your Search Snake at him, and he's done. Not that hard of a boss fight at all. I also love the weapon getting theme. It's so awesome. You got the Gemini Laser. And Mega Man became even more blue and white, kind of like Mega Man X. Alright, and those are 2 Robot Masters down. Next time on Mega Man 3, we're going to go on to Needleman. Thank you for watching, and see you guys next time.